Just waiting for image to show up on YouTube. Oh, there it is. We have image. Hello, good night. My volume is low. I already have a like. How do I already have a like? How did that happen? Any case. No, not this one. That is the game folder. Let me remove some extras. There is a dog barking. Great. So as always, before I begin with the everything, there was someone that came up. I'm not chastising anyone. It happens. There was someone that came up last stream saying that even though my voice came up so aggressive. There was someone last stream that came up and that was my coffee. That was my mug. Stop. Someone came up last stream and said that the third chapter already the dub of the third chapter of Danganronpa Another 2 was finished. It wasn't. It is still not finished. It is in progress. It is on the testing progress to see it according to their own Discord. According to their own Discord channel. It is in progress. It is on the in some kind of progress of the development. The translation, apparently the translation has already been 100% done. There must be like, you know, doing those fine tunings, like on the timings and stuff. I'm not a game programmer. What matters is the third chapter of the dub isn't done. It is somewhat close to be done. I'm gonna deduce that somewhere close to either next month, like either in March or in April, it's gonna come out. I have no dates. Don't quote me on that. I have no dates. It's just me spitting stuff out of my mouth. But I'm gonna say somewhere close to either March or April is gonna come out. So yeah, the version that I have still is just up to chapter 2, which is the one that I'm playing right now. What else? I discussed yesterday. I didn't come on full on saying that, oh, I am doing a YouTube thing. No, I'm not. But I talked with some family members. Like, it was a night for drinking pizza and eating vodka. Exactly that order. So I didn't make a... I didn't make a mental typo. It was exactly that. It was pretty much that. But the idea of creating some sort of social media contact, even if I'm not gonna be super present, at least having something that people can come up and say, yo, like, value. I mean, I understand. Right now, the only thing that I have is YouTube. The occasional comments of someone that shows up and say, hey, you're doing great, or like some VA of some other game that I played, and people go like, yo, I'm the voice actor of this game, and thank you for playing the game. I'm like, yo, good, like, good. Thank you for watching the stream. For some reason you didn't have to, but you did. Thank you. But yeah, I'm thinking of creating some sort of social media contacts. I don't know if I'm gonna make a Discord server. I have no idea how to make a Discord server. I don't even know what social media. Maybe I won't do anything either way. I mean, I had a Twitter a while ago. A little bit of a while ago, I had a Twitter. We ended up being hacked, quote unquote. Like for some reason, at some point, I had some random posts made on my name. I was with another name, and that account has been deleted as well. Some random posts selling Bitcoin. Like the only conclusion that I got was someone managed to hack my account. There is a dog barking. One sec. Okay, it's done. Managed to hack my account, managed to put some kind of bots that would link to random Bitcoin websites to sell Bitcoin. Of course, I didn't like that. I tried to do something about that, but I couldn't exactly do anything because Twitter wasn't finding that as some kind of illegal activity. I don't know how. So I deleted that account. After the account was deleted, I created another one. And Twitter took that as, yo, that is not allowed. You are creating an account after an account was deleted because the account was doing some kind of illegal activity. I was like, yeah, of course I tried to appeal to that. It was my account, so I got invaded by bots. I asked for the accounts to be deleted, and now I'm creating another one without any bots. And Twitter's like, nah, man. Nah, you can't do that. I'm like, cool. So I don't have a Twitter account anymore. I do. I do have a Twitter account. It is a Twitter account that I was planning on using for my own personal purposes. Like my own person, my real person, not Taffy. Just the person behind Taffy. I transformed that on a VTuber Taffy account. But I'm afraid of using it. I don't know how Twitter is gonna behave with that. The account is older than the accounts that I was planning on using for content creating and stuff. So maybe it's not gonna get hit by anything. But I'm still afraid of using that. So maybe I won't be using Twitter. I don't know, I have to think of something. If I'm gonna go forward with this whole YouTube thing, I'm gonna have to think of social media. It's so complicated. You can't just make videos anymore. I came up late on this thing, didn't I? Oh well, let me open the game. I'm going to start getting moody. I should be playing the game. It is on full screen mode as always. Thank you for messing up my whole display. Did it crash? You didn't crash. Why is it so big? Why are you so big today? You're not supposed to be this big. How do I decrease the size? Seriously, why are you so big? Launching full screen. Do not launch it on full screen. And see if I close this, open it again. And there we go. It is small. Studio mode, just to make sure that it is exactly as it should be. It is. Why am I not on the screen in studio mode? I really am. What? Where am I? For some reason, I was removed from my studio modes thingy. There I am. No, not studio mode, for my game window. I was removed from my own game window. What? My setup got messed up. Is everything here? Browser widgets, YouTube chat is here, sound alerts from I still have some alerts from Twitch. YouTube alerts that I never was able to make work. Okay, everything seems to be in here. Just for some reason my link to the other tube was with my own picture was removed. And now the game screen is so small. Why did you go to the side? What is going on? Undo all that. Okay, I'm gonna leave as it is. I'm gonna leave like this for now. Just fix myself. Okay. Transition. Get off studio mode so I can see the game. Put on the audio. No, don't put on the audio. How was I doing this before? What's with earbuds? I still have the earbuds. Of course I do. It was with earbuds. Audio checking. Was this one, I guess? Ah. Okay, what's this one? There's the game, there's the game. English fandom was officially approved by LINUJ. We don't take any credits for the arts and content found in this game. The use of this fandom assets and other files is not allowed. I clicked on the game again. What is the volume I'm using on this thing? Some 40%, no, increase. It's 100% now. On my own personal audio, it's not gonna affect the stream. Okay, reduce a bit of the microphone. It seems to be kinda loud. -2. Alright, so what happened in the last stream? We got to the second island. Apparently it is cursed. According to Monocro, there is a temple to appease ghosts and that kind of stuff. But aside from that, we decided that we're gonna use the power of friendship to lead our little crusade through this killing game for now. We're gonna trust everyone, we're gonna be friendly and welcoming to as many people as we can. Even if the people avoid. Even towards the people avoid, because apparently, well, we came to the conclusion that Mikado kind of threw everyone under the bus. They weren't expecting to die. I mean, according to what happened to Hajime at least. Hajime wasn't expecting to die and Mikado kind of said, nah, you're gonna die. So yeah, we're gonna use the power of friendship to see if we can convince Void members to stop being jerks or something like that. Also, Kokoro said appealing to anyone that anyone that heard her, she's gonna be using her powers of not mind reading, her powers as the ultimate psychologist to help people whenever they need, like in a class trial, or if there is some kind of conflict, or there is something that needs to be understood, she's gonna use her powers. But when it comes to actually learning the Void member's identity, she said no. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna be telling anyone who's who. So please don't kill me. That was her stance. And Otori something. Forgot his name. The guy from the first game. Joined up the cast as a teacher. Because in this game he's an adult. So yeah, he's in the game now. He can die and stuff again. He doesn't remember a lot of things. He remembers he was in a killing game. He remembers he's part of the class 79 roster. Students of class 79 of Hope Speak Academy. He doesn't remember Yukimaida. He finds him familiar. He doesn't know why. He finds us familiar for some reason. Sora. Not us, Sora. So yeah, some things are complicated. Let's continue. We are on the second island. Yeah, there's probably going to be some exploration, then more free time. So yeah, today is another string of free time. Let me just mess some other things over here. Real quick. Move this to the side. Here we go. Let me open up my wheel. Let me have my wheel open. Okay, back in the game. And that's Mikado. Do I have something on the left? Hold on. No, it's just a ship. Oh, holy Sora, welcome to the second island. Shall I guide you along these sandy beaches? Let's forget it is also my first time here, so that we may strengthen our bonds. And Mr. Kasai suggested we do. I can explain this riveting history in monochrome stats. It's all very fascinating, so if you listen closely. I decided to ignore him. I don't dislike Mikado. I don't dislike Mikado. Mikado, whatever. The second island. There is something here. Oh, money. You found 500C. So last time we went to the left, let's go right this time. Got another supermarket. Check it out, Sora. Turns out the first island was the only one with a mart. Yeah, but even if the interior is a bit different, I think all of these are the same items offered at the last one. Are you kidding? Most of it is the same, but here is at least some new stuff. Look at this, soy sauce flavored cola. Discontinued a few years back. I wonder why. There's a down rare stuff in this Hiroshima place. You know what, I think I'll grab one of those sodas and whip up an article on that later. Oh, or maybe a whole pack. Still, it's kind of a relief to see a store here too. You won't be stuck relying entirely on Mikado for food. Now then. You're right. He's got a habit of disappearing out of nowhere, so it looks like we lucked out. Let's keep using the mart whenever we're in a pinch. Soy sauce flavored soda. First it was the chocolate soda. One character that likes chocolate soda from Eden's Garden. Project Eden's Garden. There's a character that likes chocolate soda. Now there's soy sauce flavored soda that for some reason got cancelled. I wonder why. Jesus Christ, Japan. Kinda weird. The shelf is stocked with tools and other useful instruments. The variety of items here would be better suited a warehouse as opposed to a mart. Holds liquid and cigarettes. Not much to use for minors like us. Except the liquors. You guys had a party, remember? Your shelf is fully stocked with a variety of different food items. This must be the grocery section. You shouldn't have any problem with the expiration dates. Assorted household goods have been gathered on the shelf. Doesn't seem like it's missing anything important. Shelf stocked with tools. Okay, same thing. It's probably gonna be food as well. It's gonna be food as well. Let's go. Not gonna talk anything about the cars. Oh, it's a temple. Or a village. Sure. There's Emma.
Hey, listen.
Check it out, Sora, there's a village. Seems like it. Even if it's not as big, it is proof that people lived here at some point.
So,
No wonder, this village really is quite peculiar. If you go into the building that resembles restaurants, the amount of freshly prepared food present gives off the impression the kitchens closed mere moments ago. And yet, there's not a single person here. Isn't it rather ominous? Could be that there were people here up until arriving at the island.
therefore,
As far as it may be, there would have been at least 100 people residing here from the former village. That's the case, where they'll all go? Hard to say. I guess it is a mystery.
okay.
But anyways, a village is a village, so there is still a ton of places worth investigate. Right, let's get back to work. Yep, let's investigate until lunch. There'll be time to investigate. Not bad for improv. I got a comedian here. Looks like an ordinary family house. Unlike his Japanese-looking exterior, it's a modern 3D LK house on the inside. 3D I don't know. Don't ask me. Okay, I do care. Shut up. Okay, the twins are here too. This seems to be the only hospital in town. There is no one inside, but the scent coming from it is of herbal medicines. Makes it particularly remarkable. There's something here. It is money. We found 500C. Shobai? I didn't know your face had the muscle to smile.
Well, great.
What's your deal? Can't you leave your guy alone? Ah, that's better. Was worried become sick. Wait a second, what's with all the crow cars?
Piss off.
You should have a talent for getting on my nerves. Then you're a waste of time, so hurry up and get lost. Didn't you just come out here on the house over there? Maybe, is it that? You're stealing from there, aren't you? That's just not right.
What a dumbass.
Bite me. It's not like anyone's living here. The place is totally dry. Plus, it's not like I haven't been picking up crow cars yourself. I pick up two. That's one thing. But another thing, swiping from the village is a bit like stealing.
Go away.
I had enough out of you. Stop worrying about it and scram already. Looks like this place really is devoid of people. I think I could search just about every nook and cranny of these houses. A large house that looks quite old-fashioned. I wonder who lives here. And there is some crow. The store doesn't have an owner. Despite the building's oriental looks, it has coffee, black tea, and cake on display. But no crow. Same thing? The store doesn't have an... Oh, okay, same thing. Also doesn't have crow.
Hey, Kanade!
My legs hurt. Give me a piggyback ride. Huh? But I just carried you just a few minutes ago. I told you my legs hurt. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm sorry.
I'll carry you. I didn't say anything. Want me to carry you?
Huh?
Sussy. I thought I hated this Hibiki. Made it seem like you would investigate, but you're working surprisingly hard.
Nope.
What are you talking to me for? I already told you I don't trust anyone other than Kanade. No reason, I just saw you guys, I thought I'd come over. But Hibiki, you should really stop asking so much of Kanade.
It's fine.
Nice fine story, it's nothing really. You're already getting along fine without us anyways. It's your last potential voice in your group, right? I know how much you talk behind your backs. No, we really don't. If anything, the atmosphere would be pretty humorless without your normal playfulness. Hibiki?
Don't worry.
Sora, I think that's enough. Big Sis is awfully troubled and her mind isn't in the right place. So better off leaving her alone for the time being. But it's not healthy for her to keep emotionally fighting like this. It's okay. I'll take extra care of Big Sis from now on, I promise. Please don't waste your time worrying about it, Sora. Come on, sis, I gave up big back rides. Let's take a stroll around the village. Okay. Museum. I didn't read the title. Oh. Whoa. It's a nightmare. There's a Pokemon. There's a few Pokemons. And there's one, the yokai thing. I mean, I think Monocro did say there was a yokai museum or something. There's a Cubone. Description about the exhibit is written on these plates. Exhibit A, Abura Sumashi. A yokai holding an oil bottle. Oil. A yokai holding an oil bottle. Oil. 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 Why is it so difficult? Oil. It covers itself with amino. It doesn't do any particular harm other than surprising people, but some variants are known to eat humans, as usual. She's the old lady. Description about another. Oh Hagurobetari. Oh Hagurobetari, a yokai with an uncanny look. Has no eyes and no nose, only a spike-colored teeth. Okay. It's just an old man. Nurarihyo, a leader of the yokai. No actual sightings are reported, but stories about it have been passed down for ages. It is said to sneak into humans' houses and have a meal as if the house was his own. He acts so naturally that he's rarely drawn any suspicion. He may be just an old man. A Tengu. Yokai living across all of Japan. He forms and lives in a community. Due to his possession of many supernatural powers and highly variable personality, there is no single right way to deal with it. Well, some of them are reporters. Is this the skunk? Not the skunk, the mink, the rat, is something? Oh no, is a dog. A yokai with the vengeful spirit of a dog. He possesses people who commit evil. It is said that burying a dog in the ground up to his head, putting food where his mouth can reach, then cutting his head off just before it starves to death turns it into an inugami. No, that just turns into a dick. What the hell? I'm not a... Oh, come on. Make me say weird stuff. Karakasa. I always call it Karasu. Karasu is a crow. A type of Tsukumogami that possesses umbrellas. It is not that dangerous. Says you. Someone never played Neo. This guy sucks. A sign. It is a notice that displays on this main building are wax dolls and stone statues based on their actual appearance. They are not taxidermy mounts. That's what the sign says. Isn't it saying that it's all fake in the end? If it was taxidermy, then it's only fake now. It wasn't fake before. Taxidermy means it came from a living being. What the hell is this thing? No, that's wrong. How did I press that? A description about the exhibit. Okay. Ayokiona has been told that she lives in the mountains. There have also been cases of real sightings. While normally mild-mannered, it is said that after freezing the person she holds a grudge against, she cuts off their hands and feet and takes them with her. I'm not really sure what kind of exhibit is this. I think it's some sort of opats. Topas, you mean? What is an opats? Is an opats actually something? Oh no, it is no. Is it something? I just found an artist. Opats metal roll-offs. Holding Fort, Michigan? Some kind of recycling unit. There's Paul Opats. Dave Obert, staff director of some kind of movie. I don't know. Maybe it is Topaz. Found a typo. Kokoro, why do you make up these new islands?
Honestly.
It's hard to say. I guess I should keep investigating. What kind of museum is this? There are all sorts of devils and monsters. These are just models, right?
Of course.
Something so insufficient and fantastical could never exist. Unscientific. I'd say the same if Mikado's magic didn't give me questioning my sense of reality.
It's pointless.
There is no use treating these sort of things as the same as him. Monsters, demons, they aren't even human. Whether or not they exist as size, these models are awfully impressive. Check it out, Kokoro, it says this one is a Yuki-onna. Apparently she froze people who ticked her off and then took away their hands and feet.
I'm sorry.
A Yuki-onna. That is not even funny. What'd you do? What did you do? Did you just break something?
It's fine.
It'll be fine, it's not like there's any staff here. Well, I guess, but what if you just curse yourself? Don't make me repeat myself. Something as unscientific as a curse would never actually exist. Seems like you're being kind of evasive about your mistake.
Be careful.
There is still a lot of things I need to investigate. Please don't act as a distraction. There's a door that leads to the dressing room. Inside there are various costumes and props that let you dress up as a yokai or monsters. Why? Dressing room. Opportunity to dress up like many yokai or monsters. I'm just a tourist trap. Okay.
Oh?
Aurora, you come at a good time. Hello, Satsuka. Did you find something? You quick and see for yourself as you take a step to this door right here. A door? Where does it lead?
Hey.
Sora, Satsuka over here. So I've been investigating this area a bit and...
Oh.
Ayuko, look at you. Coming at a good time just like Rara. Come on and join the party. No, what? Hey, let me go. And we have a scene.
Wow, what is this place? There sure is a wide variety of clothing and props.
We're in a dressing room. It seems to be especially fitted for this island and its themes. Here, we can dress up and act like all sorts of monsters.
Oh, Emma, how did you...
Had to pick something.
Satsuka caught us just as we were passing by.
Why is Hiroha here?
You're here too, Iroha? I guess no one is safe from Setsuka's clutches.
It seems we've gathered a full party now, so shall we get going and have some fun?
I'm afraid. Those of us pulled into Satsuka's plans ended up taking part in a forced costume party before we even knew what was happening. That's not that.
Look at us,
How did you
ready
get
to
an eye
rule the
makeup?
world.
I know it's your own eye.
Who can
Never mind.
stop us now? Thanks for all the help coordinating this, Em.
Oh, it's nothing really. This is a piece of cake compared to Hollywood makeup. And you all look so pretty.
You look so cute, Sora!
But they're monster costumes. Shouldn't they be scary? It defeats the whole purpose if they're cute.
So what? It doesn't matter as long as we're enjoying ourselves.
But why is the exhibition set up this way? The mixture of Western and Eastern monsters clash. There's no unity.
I was gonna ask, was that a witch costume?
Variety's the, life of spice, right? Personally, I quite like this vampire costume.
That's a vampire?
Emma's costume is scarily accurate. The slip-mouth woman, Kuchisaki Onna, right?
Yep. Am I pretty?
Too scary! You two Setsuka, take off those lenses out! Can't look looking like that for much longer!
There were so many props in the dressing room that we are able to dress up what seemed like hours, without getting tired of it. But Satsuka may have dragged us initially, all five of us were smiling and laughing by the end. Oh, that's great. Our worries had become nothing more than an afterthoughts, a bit of fun and games. How what fun! The girls look so cute all dressed up like that. Rara, I wanted to apologize for dragging you into this while investigating. Would you tell the other kids that I'm sorry for abducting them all of a sudden? No, I had fun, and it looks like the other did too. There's no need to apologize. If anything, we should be thanking you for giving us a chance forgetting about the stress of this new island.
Hey!
Calm now, there's no need to go that far. I just had a dressing room and thought it'd be fun to take some time to play together. Now that we relieve some stress, let's head back to investigating, shall we? Yes. That was all there was to that. It's a founder that makes the interior of air refreshing. It matches the museum background music and adds to this atmosphere. There was someone else here.
Hey,
Hey, Sora! So this is where you've been, Yorko. Made any discoveries?
although...
Nothing yet. At least nothing that could lead to a way out. It's hard to find anything of note when your first time scoping everything out. Any idea what the exhibition is all about? I didn't think of museums of this caliber existing in Japan.
Listen,
Apparently the building's formal name is the Mythical Wonders Museum. There seems to be a lot of customs related to the monsters the island is known for. Why do I have a giant... Okay. There's also a bunch of stories written by the living descendants of the exorcists and shamans from the Edo period.
maybe...
Edo? Now that I think about it, all these tales and pieces of information regarding the island beasts must have been passed down orally until now. That's pretty amazing. But Yoroko, how do you know all this?
Huh?
There is a note near the front of the exhibit that goes over in detail. But to be honest, I've always been kind of interested in stories and legends like these. Books on the topic are fun for me, so I also watched Inuyasha a lot when I was young. There's no shame in that. Still, stuff like this can never actually exist here, right?
Although...
It's hard to say, though immediately after seeing Mikado do what he does with his magic, the idea of a monster actually existing wouldn't be really surprising. Guess you're right.
It's fine.
But anyways, now's not the time to get distracted. With a whole new island accessible, we can afford to just sit around. Feel like we might even find a clue on how to escape. Is that all there is here? Description, okay. Lake of Undyne. A fountain near a lake believed to be the home of Undyne, the water spirits. Old tales say he seduces men with his attractive features to drown them and feast on his victims. It really is a mix and mash. Oh. One last interesting thing. Maybe this one. It's like a Fatalis. Fatalis. Just a dragon. Popular to the public, dragons do exist in the real world. It is the highest hanging creature among the monsters, and there is no way to bring one down without the involvement of a full army. Whatever you say. Someone believes in dragons. Hiking trail. You have Yuki. You have a bunch of Tori gates. Yeah, Shinji. How are you doing? I'm not doing that. Yuki, why are you sort of bright all of a sudden? At the top. There, I was caught by Big Bro and... Calm down, baby, before trying to talk. Can't make out of what you're saying.
Big bro!
And I were searching around the island. When we came across a mountain, he started yelling something along the lines of, "Look, it's a mountain! Really being a man is take it upon yourself to scale every mountain you see." So then he marched his way up to the side of the mountain and... Shouldn't be investigating?
You're kidding!
Daniel can be the one to tell him that. I'm telling you, nothing can break through the guy once he's set on something. Someone's playing Dying Light. Good job. I don't really know if you could call it investigating, but I did catch a glimpse of something on the way up. Looks like there's some sort of shrine that connects to the mountain or a ridge. A shrine? So that's why all the gates are scattered around like this. Oh, Yuki! You better get climbing, prone. It's a sack, big bro. How pathetic. So harsh. It's a bright red Tori. Perhaps because there's a shrine near the mountain that even tourists put up on the mountain trail that's quite a ways removed. Is there? You can see. There's a lantern. Look at that bastard. Taking so long to climb up. I got thirsty waiting for it. Shinji, just what do you think you're doing? Sora, where did you... As far as I recall, we agreed to investigate, not hitchhike. So mind explaining to me what we're doing just now? No, that mountain was here, so... Oh, you're right. That is a mountain. So... No, it's that... That could have been something. On a mountain peak. And Yuki needed to... You're a leader, Shinji, so you need to set a good example. It's not fair to tell people to do one thing, then do the complete opposite yourself.
Sorry.
Poor guy. Did this take me somewhere? Nope. Kurokawa Shrine. Kurokawa? It's a giant torii. Without even comparing it to the stone tories out in front, the red stands out and signifies that it's the shrine entrance. And there's money on it. Sweet. Iroha's here. Great.
Hey.
Oh hey, I take it you guys came to check the shrine too. Yep. Actually, now that I think about it, this is the first time leaving the monocruise and stepping onto solid lands.
Jeez.
Putting it like that makes it sound like I was born on the monocruise. But I guess that's semi-accurate. Having lost so many memories, it almost does feels like it's my first time setting foot elsewhere. I guess it really is different this time. This time?
You see.
The killing game I suffered through last time took place inside one big enclosed building. While I don't remember it too well, I know that we never even saw the sky. You saw it once, then you died. More or less. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly happy to be in this situation. But compared to last time, to be able to walk around an entire island like this is kinda liberating. Even so, we're still ultimately trapped by the surrounding ocean. You're right. Daria, you okay?
This is...
That shrine, it says his name is Kurokawa Shrine. The name, it feels familiar. Where have I heard it before? A name like Kurokawa isn't that uncommon. Maybe there is another shrine with the same name. I don't think that's it.
Darn it!
I just can't put my finger on it. My head is pounding. Can't help but feel like I'm overlooking something important.
Don't worry.
Ah, sorry, don't worry about it, Sora. I'm sure there's nothing. I'm just going to keep inspecting the shrine for now. See you around. It's a beautiful cherry blossom tree. Seeing how it's growing only within the shrine, it seems like the tree was cultivated artificially. Yeah. Hi, Sora. Are you in the middle of an investigation? Yes, did you find something? Nothing in particular. Still, isn't this place awesome? I had no idea there would be a shrine here, especially not one so big. You'd think that there'd be someone as a landmark. Someone at a landmark like this, and yet there isn't a single person to be found.
Of course.
You're right. The fortune box is intact too. Speaking of that, how about we draw fortunes before moving on? This isn't the time for playing around, but this won't take long, so it should be alright.
But
Normally I have to offer a bit of money first, but it's not like there is anyone here, so that's stealing. A great blessing. That's some good luck right here. That is great. I got a curse to, well, you decided to steal, so it's your own fault. But it's not like this luck has any real meaning or effect. You shouldn't worry about it. I'll just one more time. Okay, now you're busy. Excuse me? Iroha, even if it's free, doesn't draw it twice count as cheating. And I got a feeling that you'll end up receiving divine punishment for it. It's a great curse. It's even worse than the last one. Told you so.
I'll pass.
This stuff is obviously just superstition, so I guess I'll get back to investigating. Dumb stupid idiot shrine. That's what you get. Oh, wait. When the first investigation of the new island finished, we gathered as lunchtime I got a lunchtime as planned, so I still had stuff to do. There was someone else to go. Oi. God damn it.
All right.
Everyone's here, right? Good. Let's get started by sharing information gathered for individual investigations.
But
Looks like the twins aren't here. Can't say I'm surprised. There's nothing we can do about it, especially when it comes to Hibiki.
Now then.
Now, it's no use talking about people who aren't here. Life have its ups and downs. I'll work out in the end. More importantly, let's go over the results of our investigations. Perhaps someone even came across a vital clue.
Jeez.
Shall we start with chasing that thing out?
Hey.
Hey, Vermy Face, let's play a game. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2.
Shot through the heart.
Every time I think I've heard the words too, I'll continue to needlessly bully me.
I don't get it.
He knows that he's turned down every time, so why does he keep asking?
Seriously?
Mikado, he's allegedly the killing game's mastermind, right? Does he not understand why we don't want him around?
to be honest,
If he was the kind of guy who could understand such basic social cues, he wouldn't do such crazy things. Just ignore him.
Oh?
Now that I think about it, this is the first time gathering and sharing information like this since our first day together. Yeah, this time, discover the second island is unparalleled when you compare it to the first. Investigation and exercise simultaneously.
Right.
Let's start by going over the place to investigate individually. I, for one, took some time to check out the mart.
Huh?
As a mart in this island too. Yep, the overall interior and display are pretty much the same. There are a few different products since this time around.
Gore.
And I know that there's also some more kinds of packaged meals, so we're not stuck relying on Mikado, worst case scenario.
Oh, right.
New kinds of food, huh? That's definitely good to know.
Now then.
The guys all saw the huge village at the center of the island, right? That's where I went. Walked past it earlier, but it was so big and maze-like that I only got some bits and pieces.
Listen.
There is something weird about that village. I have like a leftover feeling of activity where people weren't until recently. Right, even though we're definitely the only ones here. Maybe Monochrome Mikado set it up like that.
Well,
Here's a possibility. They're probably the ones to prepare all that stuff anyway. Speaking of the village, the good news is the houses are all hooked up with facilities, gas, plumbing, etc. Wait, really? Did that mean you can cook, right? Looks like we won't be stuck eating Mikado food for any longer then, huh?
but
Wait, want to go as far as the village just to cook? That sounds awfully inefficient. Seems like we'd be wasting a lot of time each day walking to and fro through the village. We could also end up being late for nighttime or mandatory gatherings.
sorry.
Ah, you're right. Then it's like more trouble than it's worth. Sorry.
Even so.
Well, it's not like having the opportunity to cook amongst ourselves every now and then is a bad thing. And for the time being, I think we're best off eating whatever Mikado prepares. It's not ideal, but it'll be the most time efficient. I don't want to keep eating Mikado's food. Speaking of which... I caught Shoba is stealing valuables from the village houses. We're better off not worrying about them. There's already enough things for us to worry about. It's not worth your time.
We can't give up.
I agree. In a situation like this, it's important to focus on the main goal without letting yourselves get distracted by the little things. Like a thief. That's how it was in my killing game. Pile up enough minor factors and trusting relationships will start to fall apart. I was with my killing game this and my killing game that. It's like the third time he... Shut up, Mickey. Go back to Disney. 1 sec. Neo forgot something. If you're so experienced, why don't you tell us where you investigated? Well, you're coming off as awfully aggressive.
Huh?
Did you spend all your time in the shrine area?
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, there was a shrine in the vicinity of the mountain. I was the only one investigating it. Just like the village, it felt like people were there just months before.
Hey.
What about Teria?
Um.
I saw him just standing there, looking at the shrine.
That's not.
Are you even trying? As if we weren't suspicious enough. How do you expect us to trust you but don't even attempt to investigate?
I'm sorry, but
I had a bit of a headache. By chance, have you guys ever heard the name Kurokawa before?
Oh?
Kurokawa?
What is it?
You mean the shrine's name? What about it?
I'm.
It's just, I think that... Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it, I'm probably just imagining things. Then it's out for the shrine.
But
Well, there's a building that sells fortune papers and winning plagues, and I was cheating and I got divine punishment for that, and now I'm gonna be the next to die. Oh, there's the main temple, but it's locked, so we can... Oh, that's what I was trying to get into. Well, got saved by this person. I guess there's also a stage and a garden over there, but besides that, there's nothing really.
Now then.
It's my turn next. Not too far from the village, this place called the Mythical Wonders Museum. That's where I investigated. Alright, just want to thank you again for the costume parties, that's had a lot of fun. Wait, what's this about a costume party? It's a secret among us girls.
it's fine.
The Mythical Wonders Museum is actually really fascinating. The people who used to live there are genuine descendants of professional monster hunters. So basically, this exhibition is a museum of sorts created and run by those descendants. It has scriptures dealing with things about the monsters, their shape, weakness, origins, you name it.
Come on.
Monsters, ghosts, can't possibly be real. Yet Monochrome went on about the same thing earlier. How do you know so much about this anyway? Did you become so bored you took pay of Monochrome and listened to the explanation of this island story?
I don't need it like that.
Don't be an idiot. I just read the explanation from the exhibit, okay? About a costume party sort of mentioned earlier. There's a dressing room over the exhibition, which is where we have our fun. There you can dress up as all sort of monsters. The variety in costumes and props so vast it's nearly impossible to get bored of it. I know the investigation comes first, but
Right.
last comes reports from Yuki and I. We climbed up the mountain in the middle of the islands.
I can't take this anymore.
I don't want to climb all the way up again.
Pay attention.
It's quite a large mountain. There's a dirt road in the middle that leads to the shrine. Then gates and stone lanterns scattered all around the hiking trail. Now that I think about it, Shinji, did you go check out the peak like a city would?
Yes.
I did, but there wasn't anything of note, just a small resting area.
My bad.
Took so much time scaling up and down the thing that we didn't get a chance to investigate much else. Unfortunately.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now then.
Well, that's that all for now.
But
We didn't find nearly as much as we thought we would. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but it still would have been nice if one of us had found a clue.
So,
You'd think that we'd be able to find anything at all.
what are you saying?
Don't say things like that, you jinx it.
That's why.
If, and I mean really if, this island doesn't have any clues either, then I hate to say, but... No way, there's gotta be something.
Huh?
You?
That's...
We just got here. We start off with a negative mindset, we're obviously bound to find missed clues. Even if there really is nothing to be found, if you convince yourself that there's a chance, however small, then I'm sure we'll find something. We got to move forward with high spirits.
Alright.
You're right. I should focus on thinking positively, and to never say something so silly ever again. Boy, Yuki does have some powerful words. I always knew when a man dipped down. Looks like Shinji leadership is starting to rub off on you. Well, of course you know what to say. This is Yuki we're talking about.
Are you for real?
You think so? I really didn't say anything that amazing. Oh, come on, you need to be modest. You always had a way with words. Heck, that's why. Teria, are you okay?
What the?
What's wrong?
I'm.
I don't know. My headache is...
Hey!
Teria, you're going uphill. You need a rest? Should I help you to your room?
I'm sorry, but. Pay attention.
Alright everyone, I think we can wrap this meeting up. Looks like we've gotten through all of our findings anyway. From now on, we should focus on investigating and resting like usual. I'll be back soon.
Hey,
Yuki. What is it? Do you really have no relation to the Teria guy? Nothing at all.
That's...
I'm sure of it. Honestly, never seen him before in my life. Something's not right. He's too suspicious.
Calm down.
Really? Again with the suspicious, Nick. How many times does she need to tell us to not suspect each other?
that's why.
It came out of nowhere. It's like his entire existence in a period was planned. What I'm trying to say is that he's too contrived. It's almost as if Mikado introduced him solely for the sake of dividing us. I keep switching between saying Mikado, that is the right way to pronounce his name, to Mikado, that is the way that is stuck in my head. I should address that later on.
But
Hello, Starby. Again, I'm sorry, Satsuka, but I just can't bring myself to trust him yet. Especially considering the way he keeps staring at Yuki and Sora. Goodbye, Starby. I haven't thought about it at all much, but he does seem rather inconsistent. Okay. Like Nike said, I don't think you can exclude the possibility that he's with Mikado or Monochrome.
Listen,
You're all entirely on your way suspicious, but I'm better not seeing any of you acting as blatantly hostile as Nick over there. One of you is bad enough. After all, he has at least decided to act with us, unlike Shobai, Coco, and the twins. I'm still not satisfied, but I'll lay it out for now. Come to think of it, what should we do about Kokoro and the twins? Hibiki seems to be specifically tired of acting on her own. Is it okay to leave them like this?
But
I'm still trying to talk to Kokoro. She's awfully resistant, but I'm not about to give up yet. Since right now we need a genius, and her name is Kokoro Mitsumi,
Sounds about right.
and we can't do anything about Hibiki except see what Kanade does, right? It's unreasonable for Kanade to do it alone. Kanade can go against Hibiki. So leaving them alone will leave them walking in place.
how's that?
We'll keep an eye on them. But rather than that, we just have to see what comes next.
of course.
That's right. It will definitely all work out. Everyone make sure to wear your smiley faces, and let's keep up the investigation. As soon as Shinji rose from his seat, a small feeling of dissension hung in the air. Honestly, to retire divided relationships and the class trial, after the class trial, to live alongside each other again normally, that alone was a considerable miracle for Shinji. And in the middle of the dissension was a person called Teruya Otori. Who is he? Can we trust him? Or is there something else afoot? Maybe it's at hands, but who am I to judge? If only we can find a clue. Bye-bye, Starby. If only we could find a clue. That intentions to get us to unite. Yuki's right. Yuki's right in every sense. That's why we need to investigate thoroughly. Gotta be a lot of investigating on the new islands. Let's get moving. That was just one morning, jeez. This game was a lot of free time events. Not even free time events, just free time in general. Between like going through the Mono Cruise to the new islands and then the new island in itself. Like, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy. Sorry about that. Today I have lemonade instead of just water. Some bestly made lemonade. In any case, instead of just, what was I saying? I like talking with the kids. I like socializing with them. I like, I don't know, just figuring them out, figuring their stories, creating affection just for them to die. I'm gonna go like, no. But sometimes it just kills the pace of the game. Especially when it goes for a little bit too long. Which seems to be the case this time. It's the second live stream of just, it's gonna be the second live stream of just free time events. If by the 2.5 hour mark I don't find anything, like if by the 2.5 hour mark the investigation doesn't start, so I'm gonna skip the stream for the next, the investigation and the class trial for the next stream. That's what I'm saying. And we are in 1 hour now. So yeah. If the investigation happens before the 2.5 hour mark, then I will do the investigation. and leave the class trial for the next stream, because the class trial is going to be at least 3 or 4 hours. And that is going to be tiring and exhausting. Let's investigate. Would like to investigate, yes. I'm gonna go search the shrine, because there's a chance I can find Teruya and fix Teruya's relationship. I searched here and there around the area. Didn't find any clues about escaping this place, but I feel like I got a good understanding of the area. After I was done investigating, I got absolutely jack. I really need to find Teruya, so I'm gonna go back to the shrine. Sora reached level 12. Oh, hi you. Oh, Sora, looky here. Iroha, what's the matter? Look cheerful. Ta-da! Here is a great blessing. I finally was able to pull a great blessing, and there is a bunch of piece of paper on the floor. Alright, the fortune slips. Congratulations on getting older then. But to say you finally were able. All those slips of paper. What did I just say? Don't tell me those are all fortune slips too. I pulled about 50, but I kept getting curses, so I got upset, worked myself up, and... Iroha, you know the point is that luck decides your fortune, right? But I want to pull a great blessing. Obsessed with those personally, so... Well, congratulations. Even if it wasn't really your fortune. Your intimacy with Iroha Nijiue, whatever, has increased. I should have one more. No, it's done. It's not already. Suddenly feels like time has picked up its pace compared to when we were sailing. Maybe it's because we're now on a new island. Still no significant discoveries, but at least we're being productive with our fortune. Visiting around, doing nothing. Investigating is the most important thing we can do right now. Let's get some rest today and get back to you tomorrow. Restore 1 endurance. You feel the effects of a beautiful morning and gain an additional 1 endurance.
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
Yawn. It's been a long time since I've woken up feeling so refreshed. Alright, of course I shouldn't be so laid back when it's still trapped on these islands. Am I becoming used to live on these islands? That's troublesome. I have to escape these islands and get back to my memories. There is no time to waste. Let's head to the dining hall for breakfast, like always. Save the game first. Never went to the bathroom. I don't think I'm gonna find anyone. Well, there's a whole ass carpet, jeez. That's a posh bathroom. Is it the same thing? The floor below? It is. Beauty's room. Seems to be locked. Huh. I know we'll be asking too much, but I wouldn't mind if there was like an extra little dialogue for checking the room of the deceased. Open wide, Kokoro.
There's no point.
Don't treat me like this, and let me go.
Aww.
Will you only walk away again if I do? I just want to talk with you.
It's pointless.
I've already explained the reason why I cannot become closer to the rest of you. Stop treating me like a child. Yeah, you really know what I'm saying, Teria. Most people think rainbows are just 7 colors painted next to each other. I know, right? There should be a certain amount of profoundness in handling subjects like rainbows. It's unfortunate that only a few people treat it that way. Good morning, everyone. Does someone want to explain to me what's going on?
Greetings.
Good morning, Sora. I was just eating breakfast with Kokoro.
Not true.
My breakfast is already over. This woman isn't letting me go. Hi, Sora. Teria and I were having a deep conversation about rainbows. You want to join us?
For real?
I'm expected to meet a fellow rainbow wishist here. There aren't many who can understand the full philosophy behind it. I don't know what you're talking about, but Emma, you should probably let go of Kokoro. And Teria, it feels nice to being able to see your dogs enthusiastically like that.
Now then.
I would love to, but whenever I do, Kokoro proceeds to run away anytime I try to talk with her. It becomes a vicious cycle, you see.
Hey.
Kokoro.
Dear.
Oh, she slipped out of my grasp, but I wasn't paying attention.
Apologies.
Emma, the investigation is my primary priority right now. Once I have made a significant progress with such, I shall make time to talk with you then. Just be patient. That's a progress.
Okay.
Thank you, Kokoro. And sorry for clinging onto you so tightly.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. As I mentioned before, I hold no ill will towards you. I simply wish to focus on an investigation before anything else.
I'm leaving.
Well, goodbye for now. Guess hearing Kokoro say that means your efforts were not for naught, Emma.
That's why.
For naught? Sora, I'm serious about this. Anyway, what are you two talking about? An in-depth discussion about rainbows. Teria has a really extensive knowledge of them. We got along with each other pretty quickly.
For real?
I'm jealous of you, Iroha. If you're named Nihue, Nihi means rainbow in Japanese, you're so lucky. Teria, were you always this bubbly and enthusiastic? Are you feeling alright? Iroha's always like this, sure, but you can't say I'm not surprised. Hey, what's that supposed to be? I don't know, I'm used to call Teria the mood maker back in Homespeak Academy. Oh. For some reason I thought it was... Never mind. Well, I suppose it also helps that not everyone's here yet. And Iroha seems to be okay with me, so it is easy to, I guess, feel more relaxed. Are you into younger girls? Not everyone seems to trust me yet, so they might not take me seriously if I joking and smiling in a situation like the one we're in. True, people like Nike.
In other words,
From their point of view, I'm just some strange guy who showed up and claimed to have amnesia. Makes sense why they won't trust me right away. Wow, you're more considerate than I thought, Teria. Well, I for one think it's great to see you smiling and being the real you around us. Makes you look so much younger.
that's not.
But hey, I'm still young. Well, I guess talking about rainbows with Iroha. It's hard not to smile when you're talking about something as magical as them, so that's probably helped. I had lots of fun. Let's do this again sometime.
Leave it to me.
Naturally, you also have a valid reason to find me suspicious. So by making small steps like this, hopefully I can win your trust over.
We can't give up.
After all, in killing games like these, mutual trust is essential for survival. Oh, looks like the others are here. Having arrived at the dining hall early, I was able to discover Teria's hidden side quite unexpectedly. Some trust him and some don't. This person named Teria Otori. Was he a friend or foe? I seem to be the latest dispute among us. I'm out of coffee. But he himself seemed to be taking this seriously, and was even trying to build up his trust with us. Teria, is he really your enemy? He looks like an innocent little boy whom we was talking with Iroha about rainbows earlier. But at the same time, he seemed to be thinking a few steps ahead. Anyway, he said it isn't easy to believe someone who suddenly claims to have amnesia. But that's strange. Why do the others believe me, who's in the exact same situation as Teria, almost instantly? What is my real memory? Who am I? I shouldn't let these thoughts get me down. Sitting here worrying won't do me any good. I should get back to investigating. Maybe once we finally escape we can find some answers to these infinite questions. Maybe it's not the case that people trust you. Maybe it's the case that they are talking behind your back. They don't believe you, they mistrust you, they think you're kind of a freak. But they won't do it in front of you, so you feel this concern about that. I don't know. It's how my mind goes, I guess. It's kind of weird like that. And reroll. One sec. Oh, there it is. Okay. We have studio mode. And now reroll. I lost it. Reroll the wheel. It's gonna be Shobai. For some reason. For sure. Now let's go find Shobai. The twins are here. I don't think I'm able to talk to them. Kanade, I'm doing good, right? I'm not bad, right? Of course, you're not bad. I was next to you. You don't need to think about bad things. Yeah, it seems a bit difficult to talk to the twins now. Okay. So let's just go find Shobai. Somewhere. Kokoro's here, alright. I was in the auditorium. No one's in the dining hall. No one's in the infirmary. They must be in the islands. Except Shinji. Yep, Shinji's here. Found Shobai here once. Somewhere. Yuki's here. There's no one here, okay. No one here either. Oh, Shobai is here, okay. Let me go. I decided to make a personal mission of mine. Every time there is a live stream that is gonna be mostly dedicated to social events, I want one porno mag. Because up to this point I got at least one porno mag every time I went to start dropping stuff from the machine, so I want another one. And here it is. This is my third magazine. If this was Lisa, I would be rich. I should play Lisa. Lisa. And then we talk to Shobai. Why? Should I spend some time with Shobai? Ha, what an annoying girl. Let her go away. I spent time chasing after Shobai. Intimacy with Shobai Hashimoto has increased. Would you like to give Shobai a gift? Yeah, sure. What would Shobai like? An Americano, maybe? You can feel the bitter taste of adulthood with every sip of this cafe staple. If the bitterness is too much for you, feel free to add a few drops of the included syrup. Wine that doesn't include any alcohol. Its sweet taste isn't much different from regular grape juice, but it can still be used to set the mood. No. Blank memo pad with infinite possibilities. You can also store cards in the inside of the cover. Would he like this? He's the ultimate broker. Would he like sake? I don't think he's the drinking type, he's the smoking type. Mikado's undergarments. I'll give him coffee. What is your motive? Giving this to me?
Are you serious
I'm not bothered, I'll take it, but don't you give in for the sack that I owe you anything for this. Shobai seems past. Okay. Should head back to my room for now. Well, as long as he doesn't just like it. How much endurance do I have? I have 2 endurance. It is... Why am I going... Okay. It is enough for one more socializing, and then I'm gonna go investigate. And it is... Wow, we don't talk about that. It is Setsuka. I haven't talked with Setsuka yet. I wish there was a way to fast travel to where people are. Unless there's a map. Is that a map? Twins are here, as always. Yoruko's here. No one's here. Oh, Satsuka's here.
Hey, hey.
Rara? Rara? If you have time, want to take a breathe? Should I spend some time with Satsuka?
I got this.
That's right, that's right. I have to let it out like that. You're only short of breath if you only ever push yourself. I shared a friendly conversation with Satsuka. This is going to be the first free time, but I'm still gonna give her a sake. I know she likes that. A gift? Oh, is this? How did you know I'd love this? Oh, it's so cute. Come here, Rara. Big C's gonna give her a big old kiss. Satsuka seems happy. Rara, aren't you tugged out from doing nothing but investigating all day? Tell me about it. Say, would you be interested in hanging out with your big sis for a while? What are you thinking? Right. Rara, do you know how to play billiards? Billiards? I don't even know the rules. Ah, no problem. The big C's here to teach you the basics. There we go. That was easy. Good, now, shall we get going? Where are we even supposed to play? Rara, don't tell me you've been slacking on Monocru's investigations. There's a whole game room on the 2nd floor, you know? Come on, let's go. Well, it does sound pretty fun. Right? It's not much more than a hobby for me, but that can be still pretty exciting. Wait, what do you mean by a hobby? Satsuka into the ultimate billiards player. Because someone with a title like that really only played this as a hobby. Well, the ultimate tennis player did even like tennis. And the ultimate baseball... No, the ultimate baseball player didn't like baseball. I was just in that for the chicks. By the words of one Leon Kawata. And the ultimate tennis player, he enjoyed tennis until the mafia came up, so not anymore. Actually, maybe this is what they mean by making a hobby a career. Well, sorry to all the diehard billiards players out there, but this body wasn't meant to be dedicated to billiards. What do you mean? Remind me later that I can give you the details. I think it would be best if we cut off here. To the grind we go. That's fun, Rara. Let's make sure to hang out again sometime. As a dog. That was a dog. Seska Shibakuro's information has been recorded in the e-handbook plus profile page. And 1 skill point. Parted ways with Setsuka and made my way back to my room. And this time we investigate. I really want to see if I can fix... Nah, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to the shrine. Search here and there around the area. After... Oh, come on. So unlucky. It is night. Rara, I'm going back to your room. Oh, Setsuka. Yeah, that was the plan.
How's that?
I'm just taking a quick detour to the restroom. For bed. Shall we go together? Sure. Ha, I know. I did a little prank on Yuko during the investigation today. Her reaction was priceless. Wait, Setsuka. Do you hear something?
Huh?
What sound?
It's fine.
Don't cry, big sis. There's nothing to cry over when I'm with you. But Kanade, aren't you lonely? I want to get along with everyone again. I can't even see who is in Void, and I don't know what to do. It's okay, big sis. You shouldn't have to cry. You did nothing wrong. I think you're doing a really good job.
Oh dear.
That was Biki and Kana, right? Sounded like it's coming from the restroom. Hey Biki, when is she crying? She says she wants to get along with us again. What should we do, Setsuka? Should we go talk to her and make her feel better now?
I got this.
No, Rara, leave this to me. You can go on ahead and get some rest. I'll deal with the twins. But
Leave it to Big Sis.
what is it, Rara? Don't you trust your big sis? Don't worry, I got a plan. If you say so, I won't question it. I'll leave Hibiki to you. Good luck and good night. He's gonna use the devil eye. It's gonna go blah. And then they're gonna go and everything's gonna go hey. Hibiki. True as I thought during the investigations, she really was feeling lonely. But I can understand how she feels. Although we look like a united front from the outside, there still remains that fear of voids lurking among us. Hibiki's emotions are perfectly natural. She isn't being weak. I don't know what Setsuka is up to, but I hope it all ends well. And to bed we go. But I have a picture of myself on the wall. If Hibiki and Kanade joined the group, it certainly would become more cheerful. After all, they were the most liveliest of the group. Hibiki's more emotional side, and the thought that knowing Setsuka should be able to help her out. It filled me with hope that maybe, just maybe, we'll have the twins back with us, as friends once again. Restore 1 endurance. Give the effects of a beautiful morning and get an additional endurance.
It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. I hope you have a comfortable and enriching day today as well.
Excuse me. Monocro's morning announcement woke me up with a start. And some weird noise outside. And my mind instantly rushed back to last night. Did Satsuka manage to solve it? That thought kept me awake for the most of the night. I guess I'll know once I go to the dining hall.
Interesting.
Acting, yes. I do think that it does have a close connection to psychology. Because you need to act another personality other than your own. I do a lot of auto-suggestion before the camera starts rolling.
Of course.
Yes, that's where psychology comes into the picture.
Don't get it.
Can we not have such a difficult conversation first thing in the morning? My head hurts.
Don't think so.
Why? I think it's an interesting topic. It's not rocket science.
Wow!
Really? Wow, I guess you're a lot smarter than you look, Yorko.
What are you saying?
Smarter than I look? What's wrong with how I look? Does everyone sees me as some airhead or something? Good morning, everyone. Sora, good morning. Kokoro, you eating and having conversation with us from your free will. That is different.
Wrong.
Not really. Breakfast was necessary, and she'd continue to pester me if I kept ignoring her questions. I just figured I'd be much more efficient if I gave a brief response to her questions, rather than have more time wasted from future attempts to avoid her. Of course, this does not imply I'm aligned with her at all. Once I've finished breakfast, I intend to continue my normal routine as usual. But you seem to be having some fun, even if you don't want to admit it.
That's true.
I can assure you I certainly was not having fun. I'm so jealous of Kokoro's intelligence. I kinda gave up studying a long time ago.
Hey,
Studying can actually be quite fun. And just because you're a Hope Speak student, skipping out on studying will probably come back to bite you later if you're not careful. It'll be fine. The arts department doesn't require good scholastic ability anyways, thank you very much.
so
How optimistic of you. By the way, I know I'm a bit late, but where are the others? Setsuka and the boys in here. Setsuka said she had some stuff to do in the morning, so she'll be eating separately. She told us not to worry though. As for the boys, I'm not sure.
Huh?
I'm mixing the voices. Huh? I saw Setsuka and the boys leaving together on the way here. Setsuka and the boys? What are they up to? Maybe it's related to the twins.
Huh?
The twins? What about them? Well, last night, Setsuka and I overheard Hibiki cry in the bathroom. She was talking about feeling lonely, scared, and missing her company. But because she doesn't know who the voids are, she doesn't know what to do. Hibiki was saying all that. I thought she hated us. But Hibiki made it clear she only trusts Kanade. Sounded like Kanade was with her, but it didn't sound like she had any plans to convince Hibiki to rejoin us. Anyways, Satsuka said that she'd do something about it after I overheard them. Oh, so maybe that's why she took out the boys. She might have needed them for her plan to win the wings back. To win the twins back. That's a shame. She planned to prepare something, sure we all could do it together. I almost hurts a bit that we got left out of her plan.
it's fine.
It's Satsuka. I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Let's leave it to her. I was honestly hoping that today's breakfast would be nice and lively with Hibiki and Kanade joining us. So seeing me eat so desolate is a bit disappointing. But Satsuka isn't one to act without thinking, so I guess we have no choice but to trust her, just like Yorko said. I guess we investigate like always. Regardless of what's going on outside the group, we need to make sure we keep our investigation. Can't say I'm not a bit concerned about Setsuka, but it's out of my hands at this point. Right now, all I can do is investigate, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I think I have 2 points of endurance. Yep. Alright. Now let's see. And spin. We have Mikey. Alright, let's find Mikey. He's even available. No, not this one. Yeah. Let's see, last time I saw Mikey. Oh. Oh, it's the same thing. Last time I saw Mikey, it was the storage room. Nope. So, auditorium. Okay, let's look somewhere else. On the T-Mart. Oh. Nope. God damn it. On the beach. On the village. There is Yoroko. Just Yoroko. These people are not curious at all. I would be on this village all day. And then I want to go to then I would go to the new Yasha Museum. Go to the village, watch TV, get some snacks or something, make a sandwich. They come here to the museum and see something fun, I don't know. And Zero, huh? He's on the ship, isn't he? I don't. Whoa, everyone's here. So maybe he isn't available. They're all working hard preparing something. Seems that talking to them right now would only be a hindrance. Okay, so no boys. Waste of time. The twins. I'll just talk to Kokoro. I know Kokoro is on the library. And I pressed wrong button. No, Shoba is here. Where is Kokoro? Oh, there she is.
There is no point.
Why did you hope to achieve by talking to me? I spend some time with Kokoro? Yeah.
Let's go.
If it is possible, make it quick. I don't want to make meaningless banter. I pass time sharing a difficult one-sided conversation with Kokoro. Would like to give Kokoro a gift. I think she would like coffee. She's shown a little bit of problem staying awake on the first few days. Well, that's what she liked though. Ball gag? Someone's portrait? Portrait is depicting someone seems to have lost an interest in life. She may enjoy this. I should head back to my room for now. But in case of doubt, I better not give her anything. And then we spin. And we have Shobai. Should I do Shobai again? Nah, I'm gonna spin. Give me something different. Someone I haven't talked to yet. Yorko. No. I haven't spoken to Shinji. I haven't spoken to any of the boys really. Just Shobai. Shobai is gonna kill me. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Shobai. Let me find him again. No, that's investigation. So last time Shobaya this hour was in the game room. He isn't here, god damn it. Was he in the dining hall? He doesn't leave the ship. Yoroko's here. Emma's here. Emma's on the treadmill. Nothing wrong with that, it's just... Emma's on the treadmill. You just noticed that I didn't complain about the socks on the floor. Well, that's to be expected, I guess. This person's here, Hiroha. Kokoro's here. Should I talk to Kokoro? I'm gonna call... You know what? Kokoro.
There's no point. Let's go.
So I wanna move forward. I want story. I want to give Kokoro a gift. No. God damn it. A chat notification. Guys, seems like Setsuka has something to say to everyone. Oh, my bad. Come on. Could everyone gather at the shrine that something specially prepares? Special events. I wonder what it is. I decided to go to the shrine.
Oh.
Ah, everyone's here. Thanks for coming.
Huh?
Setsuka, and all the boys too. What are you guys doing all day?
Well,
Setsuka asked us to set up the stage, so I've been helping her out.
Oh?
Stage? Oh, he's right. I can see a few sound devices scattered around the vicinity. Vicinity. Kinda. I kinda wanted to do this on my own to make it a surprise, but I did require a lot of manpower. So I asked the man to pitch and lend me a hand. First the party on the first silence and all this. You seem to enjoy surprises, Setsuka. Feel free to ask for help if you need something. Feel free to ask for help if you need someone with raw strength.
Huh?
Why is the stage for though? Someone going to perform on it? Isn't it obvious? Who else but the twins? The twins? But they won't even talk to us because of, you know. Yeah, no kidding. I already told Sasuke they weren't gonna come, but she didn't listen, just kept on insisting. Oh, just wait and see. Big Sis has a hunch about this. Let's see. Looks like the audience is all here, just waiting for the stars of the show to arrive. I'm sure to send them a message.
I believe.
Well, I believe the chances of them coming are next to none.
are you for real?
Kokoro, you're here too. Yeah, didn't you make it clear you had no plans to be a part of a group?
Right.
It's the tall blonde actress clinging onto my arm, not apparent. She brought me here because it's supposed to be important. She must not think of me as a friend.
Aw,
Oh, come on, Kokoro. Are you saying stuff like that? We're friends now.
incorrect.
Once again, let me assure you we're not friends.
Hey now.
Coco, I just say shares of the twins coming are next to none.
That's just how it is.
No reason. I simply heard Sora say earlier that Hibiki felt lonely. And if it were her, I'd make no effort to attending this event. Hibiki doesn't trust us yet. She's only conflicted about her course of action. Do you honestly believe that alone will be enough to attend an event hosted by the very group she's conflicted on? Us? You. She doesn't trust you yet.
Jeez.
Oh man, you really suck about that work we did was for nothing. I told you, Setsuka, they're not coming. I should just get... No, wait. Look over there. Hello, everyone. Hibiki and Kanade. Sweeties, we finally made it. Now remember, we already talked about this in the chat room yesterday and again earlier tonight, right?
So what?
So what? Why this whole concept even for? You try to kill us while you're all distracted, you voids.
Sis!
Hey now.
Vicky, you know that's not true. Remember what I told you last night? We're all waiting for you to come join us. I know you're concerned about the voids, and yes, it is true that there is likely some voids on this island with us. Stuff like that captures some non-voids awake at night in fear.
But
Isn't it much worse to be afraid alone? That's why we're sticking together. Who cares about who's in voids? We need to form bonds to become a close-knit group. You won't let them get in your head. Heck, even the voids don't seem to be keen on Mikado anymore. After all, it's been a week since the trial, we're all still here. The stronger our bonds grow, the weaker the threat from the voids and that becomes. We can't do that without you, Hibiki. No way. Getting along with someone who could be a murderer, how dumb can you get? You're the same as Mikado, you're crazy, all of you.
This is pointless.
See, just as I told you, let's stop wasting your time.
Better watch it.
Hey Nikki, shut your mouth. Got it? No. Okay, shut it up.
Pay attention.
Hibiki Otto no Koji. What is it, Gigi? Why is he suddenly calling her by full name?
Listen here.
I'm the only one who decided us to unite and band together. The others only were only for following my advice. So if you want to take out a rage on someone, do it on me.
Then
Hibiki, I'll ask you one thing. Why'd you come here? Did you really come all the way here just to tell us how crazy we were?
No.
the thing is,
Please be honest with us. It's okay, we're on your side.
hey now.
Vicky, I told you how you feel. I know how you feel. You're not the type who throw insults at someone for no reason. You don't know me.
Besides,
I do. If you really didn't want to trust us, you wouldn't be using some nicknames for us like you're doing now.
Ooh.
Oh, she's right. Remember how Hibiki referred to Hajime by name right after the last class trial? She used to call him Jimmy before that.
Sounds about right.
But she's still using nicknames for the rest of us, right? That means somewhere deep down, maybe you still want to trust us.
Oh, shucks.
Ah well, Setsuka and Big Bro are the ones to notice it. I'm just slowly putting together the pieces.
Don't worry.
You know, as your senior, I have to agree. As weird as it sounds, conflict ultimately brings people closer. Read slowly. You have time. Come on, read slowly. I might not have been here for too long, but it's the recent attitude that got you skeptical. You don't have to worry about that no more. But Vicky?
you don't need to keep trying to hide it, Beaky. As Shin said, it's all right to be honest with yourself.
But...
What are you afraid of? The fact that we might be voids? Your attitude towards us after the trial? Instead of worrying about those things, don't you think it'd be better if you did what you really wanted to do? Be who you really wanted to be?
Suka... But the voids... What if we... die because of this?
We all learned that the threat of death is all too real after Riri died. But if we don't do anything, nothing will change. The results would just be the same. Wouldn't it be so much better if we all teamed up and helped cooperate to find a solution? Hana, Beaky, we need your help, so please, come back to us.
I was finishing my lemonade. After that, we all stood there, quietly watching Hibiki bawling her eyes out.
Guys, I want to join you. Being alone is scary and lonely.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
Of course. Goddamn lemonade. It's much better if we all get along, rather than doubting one another. I was too stubborn. And thank you. After reading died, I was really awful to you guys. But you still believed in me.
It's fine.
Excuse me. You drank too fast. Don't worry. Not everyone, Mr. Journalist Nick whatever here was the one. Don't worry, not everyone. Mr. Journalist Nick whatever here was the one has done nothing but grumble about you two for the past few days. But even he showed up to this and he helped set things up.
Well, excuse me.
Princess. I mean, even I got my limits. It'd be pretty heartless of me to turn them down with a sincere apologize. Suka especially, including that time with the party you helped me out twice. Really, I can't thank you enough.
Yep.
It's no problem at all. That's what friends are for, right?
Awesome. Things are heating up.
Well then, everyone. Any objections to the twins joining us? No? Good, I thought so. Let's go and get more lively again. Then there is no reason to object, right?
Interesting.
So pure and honest. It's a wonderful emotion, Hibiki. It's definitely pleasant to detect this kind of emotions.
Aside from that,
Kana, you're fine with us too, right?
Sure.
By the way,
So now that was settled, can we see the concert?
Huh?
Concert?
are you for real?
Wait, don't pretend like you didn't know. Satsuka must have told you, right? Why do you think we went through all the trouble setting the stage up at all? Biki, Kana, you love singing, right?
I got this.
As a celebration that you're not with us, we'll be honored to see you two perform in your band's Melody Rhythm. It's Melody Rhythm. Besides, I'm really doing this. I thought it was just another one of your jokes.
Listen.
Doesn't the fact that you're here means that you accepted Setsuka's offer? I guess so. But it's just so sudden. It's all moving way too fast. I wanna hear you sing as well.
Incredible.
Same here. To think that I got to see a live concert of Melody Rhythm in the front row, no less. It's a dream come true. But we haven't prepared any.
Hey.
Oh, come on now, really? Isn't like you to be embarrassed like this. Yeah, everyone's been really excited for this. You two are in a famous band, right? I really want to see this too. Huh, well, it's impolite to keep your fans waiting. Guess I gotta do this. There she is, that's a biggie. That's the case, we'll rock you so hard to become prisoners to our songs. Things are gonna get crazy tonight.
Well,
Hold up, are we sure it's smart to be doing this at night? Doors to the mono cruise were closed. Canada, let's sing. But says dissonantly.
Hey, hey,
Us that? Are you?
I'm sorry. Right?
Are you getting nervous? Don't worry, if the two of us are together, there's nothing we can do. Well, yeah.
Ow!
Wow, is it me or did Hibiki's character change for a second? Yeah, singing.
Yay!
Alright, let's sing. That's my little sis. Everyone ready?
jeez.
We've been ready for ages. You guys just need to get on the stage. Will you quit running the mood like that? Just behave.
Hey,
Stop violence is against the school rules. With Sasuke's plan as a success, the twins finally rejoined our group once again. The group hadn't felt as united since the first day on the islands. Everyone was getting excited for the concert. The lively mood even continued while Hibiki and Kanade checked the sound equipment and prepared for the concert. Guys, things work out at the end, Sasuke.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad those two are back, and as energetic as ever. Are you really planning this all out while preparing the concert?
Leave it to Big Sis.
Well, not exactly. Big Sis over here just had a good intuition. When something pops up in my head, I usually go along with it. Unfortunately for me, it normally works out. That's so. How about you use that good intuition to get us off this island as well then? Oh, suddenly interested, are we? And not some psychic ability, you know. Kokoro, you're gonna stick around for the concert. Didn't you say that you head a lot of places?
Interesting.
Ibuki's heart is a very pure state right now. It's endearing to read emotions for such a person. And I like music as well. Music can be used to relax our hearts after all.
Aww.
Your mouth says one thing, but the heart says another. It's okay. We all know you're just embarrassed about being together with us.
Not true.
It's not like that. I don't try and talk about something I have no knowledge in.
Hey,
Everybody is starting.
Heyo!
Hey everyone, can you hear me? Yep. Yuki seems chipper. Is he always like this?
As a way of saying thank you for all you've done for us, we'd like to play a brand new song we haven't released yet. We are Melody Rhythm, and for the first time ever, put your hands together for our newest single, La 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 Sweet Pretty.
I'm gonna give it a sec. Keep pressing space. Yeah, I didn't read any of the text, so what? Don't sue me, I was listening to the song. That was Melody Rhythm. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's this kid? Yuki, would you please calm down for a second? Look at my angels up there, dazzling the world. Utterly tremendous. That concert was like a blast of cool air during a hot sunny day. Or couldn't even say. It helps us out, chill out. Oh yeah, it's been so damn awful long since we're all out this here excited. Daria, calm down, I'm going to hurt yourself and keep bouncing around like that. And I can't see the twins, they're too tall.
well, great.
Yo, what's with the ruckus? Someone kicked the bucket again? Wait, Shobai.
I got this.
And just how can we help you, mister?
Did this get any more boring?
I can barely hear myself think. I can hear you screeching all the way to the monocruise. Would it cure to turn it down like 10 notches, or just out to get it?
Better watch it.
I'll take you down 10 notches, alright. Don't run along with your tail between your legs. Oh wow, I was having so much fun, didn't realize how late it got. Wait, hang on. This is the part where Nike starts whining about...
Oh,
Holy moly, what a scoop! I just saw a live performance for the band of the century, Medley Rhythm. Please, I beg of you, mind answering a few questions over here.
Of course. No way.
His personality did a complete 180. And I don't let this grumble and moan, what gives?
hey!
That was that, this is this. Two completely different things. And I have no right to call myself a journalist if passed up with a prime opportunity to be interviewing the Otokonoji twins. Straight after the latest performance. Everyone listen up. We'd all better get moving towards the monocruise before we lose track of time again. There isn't much time left to nighttime, got it?
Time for an interview.
No, I insist. Just this one interview. So you two have shown us a So you two have shown us a So you two have shown us a fantastic performance, breathtaking to say the least. The synergy between you was phenomenal. Tell me, do you two have a secret to keep it that way?
In that case,
Well, we make sure to practice every day and night, but it's not just that. Sis and I are like two sides of the same person, together, we're unstoppable. Once we get going, we can play a margin of error with less than 1 second. Isn't that right, Kanade? Yeah.
Now that's a scoop.
I see. So the fact that your twin is a crucial factor, man, it's a scoop in itself. Just imagine the headline. Symphonic and Sister Secrets? No. Too tabloids. More phonogenic minds? No. Too familiar.
To be honest,
Sometimes I wish he would just turn his volume down by 10 notches. Well, as Shin said, we better get going before it gets too late. Finally, peace. Jeez.
Let's move.
Let's head back to the monocruise as soon as Naki's interview is over. You can clean up the stage tomorrow.
but
What about the encore? Never mind, I guess it's impossible. What are you mumbling to yourself about?
For real?
I haven't smiled that much since... Huh?
Huh?
What's wrong, Teria?
Hey,
Hey, have any of you seen Kokoro? I thought she was here with us.
oh,
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, Kokoro was here too. Kokoro hates loud places, but she went back.
seriously?
Is that so? Guess I better go look for her in a sec. Is something the matter?
thing is,
Coco is missing. We know she was here at the start though.
Oh dear.
How perverse. I could have sworn I was clinging onto her when the performance started. Though I do recall getting rather carried away with the dancing, I must have let her go at some point. Do you think she may have gone back then? Well, if she's in here, she's probably in the monocruise. It's almost night time, so imagine that she's getting ready to sleep.
Incredible.
Bravo! That performance gets a 10 out of 10 for Mikado's energy. You two sisters truly are deserving of the ultimate titles. Why is this thing I was here? I don't remember seeing any ugly devils around the shrine before.
Shot through the heart.
I'm not a devil, I'm a person. Why must you continue to insult me so? So many wounds. If you keep at it, my fragile heart will one day break in two, just like my mask.
enough already.
You, first show by, now I have to put up with you too. You're having a really good evening until you both crash the party. Can't you go take a long walk off a short beer already?
Well, that's not good.
You and me, I suppose some things never change. But don't you have any more important matters to concern yourselves over? What do you mean?
No way.
Guys, please help. Kokoro is...
Huh?
Theoria, what's the matter? Coco's out cold, on the floor. What are you talking about?
What?
What? Kokoro? Oh yeah, she's right there. Theoria was right. Just a few steps away from the entrance was Kokoro, unconscious, lying on the ground.
Please.
Kokoro, please wake up. What's going on? This can't be. Why is Kokoro...
Darn it.
Damn it, come on, wake up. It's no time to be sleeping.
Huh?
Why is there all the noise? Did you guys find a clue or something? Kokoro is dead. Dead? Kokoro?
No.
No, she's still breathing. But her body, she's scorching hot. Something's wrong.
Hey.
What? Did something happen? Kokoro? What is this?
can't be.
I don't get it. Why'd you Kokoro? I'm not gonna yell.
Listen here.
Whatever the cause is, Kokoro's fainted. Before we jump to conclusions, we need to carry her to the monocruise before the door shuts, right?
Listen,
Right, just like Shin said. Now's not the time to panic. Let's move her to the infirmary.
Well done.
Well said. I didn't skip that. Can I don't think that's an option. Just go back to the ship. No, we can't take her to the infirmary at this hour. When Big Bro was knocked out, Monocro prevented us from entering the infirmary at night. If we're going to move her, we should move her to her room. Even if we did move her to the infirmary, what's the nighttime announcement sounds? Have to move her straight away. It'd be safer to just do one trip.
Come on.
Is that so? Well, then I'm leaving you in charge of fetching medicine for the infirmary, Yuki. If she's overheating, look for something like a fever remedy.
Alright.
Okay, I'm on it. What is going on? Just a few minutes ago, energy was on an all-time high. We're all gone back to square one and finding the no-fainted Kokoro. We're all panicked. Thanks to Shinji, we first prioritized moving Kokoro to her own room and finding out what was wrong with her. We're all gonna be there? Yorko, how's Kokoro?
It's fine.
She's taking her medicine. Suppose all we can do now is wait until the fever's down. Am I just placing a cold towel on her head? She should be out in a moment. I did everything I could for now. Kokoro, I hope she's alright.
I messed up.
Sorry guys, it's my fault for getting distracted.
What?
Why are you blaming yourself? I haven't done anything wrong.
No good.
I suppose I didn't do anything directly wrong. But I got so immersed in the concert that
That's why.
Oh, it's my fault. If I didn't perform, no one would have got distracted. I shouldn't have sung at all.
Listen.
It's not about whose fault it is. Our main course should be waiting for Coco to wake up. When she does, we get some answers. Until then, we wait.
But
Why did Kokoro end up like that anyways?
Well,
See, her body was scorching hot, right? Could be that she's just sick for something.
say,
Maybe she was attacked by the voids.
are you serious?
What? You mean somebody would that attacked Kokoro?
Certainly.
It's not a possibility. That would have been a perfect opportunity while we're all distracted dancing. Hey, Kanade, who told you to say stuff like that?
Huh?
Sis?
Nope.
I'm not going to think like that anymore. I'm going to trust everyone. Koro just has cold or anemia or something like that. If I hear you guys doubting each other because of this, you have to go through me. Keeping an eye out.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sis. I won't say stuff like that again. Please don't get angry.
yes.
Oh, Hibiki. That was so cool.
Huh?
Like she's a completely different person.
Jeez.
Nothing like that. I just now know how stupid it is to cut yourself off from everyone just because you're scared. That's all. I hate to kill the mood, but Miss Little Sis is a point. Even if Kokoro wasn't attacked by a void, we can't afford to forget that it still poses a threat to us.
Calm down.
Nick, for 1 second, can you just... Look, I'm being serious here. Like I said earlier, not doubting or not caring are two sides of the same coin. Our relationship with the voice is somewhere in the middle of trust and suspicion. I'm not accusing anyone here of anything, but we need to tread with at least some caution.
It is now 10 p.m. The gate to the monocruise will be closed, and anyone who sleeps outside of their room will be punished.
Is it the first time hearing this? No, I think there was at least once. After the party. Yeah, this isn't played often.
Thank you for your hard work today, and I hope you have a peaceful night.
Nighttime announcements. Says that everyone. Yep. Many everyone excluding Mikado, Shobai, Nikki, and Teruya has an alibi. Well, we don't have time to worry about them, or drag them into this.
Now then,
I used to sleep much later, but since there's a 10 PM curfew here, my sleeping schedule has changed a lot.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, that sounds good.
In that case,
Then good night everyone. See you at the dining hall tomorrow morning. Kokoro, we should be okay. Yoriko and Emma turned to her as she lay in bed. They both know what they're doing. I just need to bide my time until she recovers. And things were looking so bright at the concert. If there's one thing we can take from today, it's that the twins have joined us again. So it's not a total doom and gloom, I suppose. Emma was right. I didn't even notice how much the concert tired me out until now. I should try sleeping. Okay, I did say by the 2.5 hour mark. If something were to happen at the 2.5 hour mark, I would at least go up to that point. But at the same time, it would be best if I had both the investigation and the class trial on the same stream. Would that make a really long stream? Would that tire me out and like affect a few things here and there? Yeah, probably. But for the sake of content, well, I can fix that with a nap. I can just take a nap early. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. There's a high chance that the next thing that is going to happen, there's a high chance that the next thing that's going to... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have to do this anymore. I have a new thing. I have one thing. I have this. Because on the last stream, when I finished the stream, I didn't really show it. Because, okay, it didn't appear that I was making something like this. Because I found out that the moments that I cut the stream is different for the moment, like the moment that I cut the stream is a little bit different from the moments that is shown up here on YouTube. I don't have music here, hold on. Here we go. Canonic playlist. Okay, add it. Make source visible. Oh, I need to select it, of course. Here we go. Let me put myself in here as well. I can put myself in the corner. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna sit here. Yeah, I noticed, like if I were to cut the stream now, it would probably cut a little bit before this. Like it wouldn't go for the very end. So instead, I decided to make this. So I can leave this open for a little bit, a few seconds. And then I cut the stream. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut the microphone off. Next stream is gonna be probably the investigation and the class trial. So it's gonna be a very long stream. Thanks for watching. Good night.